Misaki.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, I can hear you.
Good, good. Have I
Yes.
said, have I pronounced your name correctly?
Yeah, you did correct. Yeah, you said correctly. I'm
Miss
Misaki.
Misaki. Nice, very nice to meet you, Misaki.
Nice to meet you.
Where are you calling from?
I'm in Japan, so I'm
Yeah,
calling from Japan. Have you been here? Been to Japan?
no, I
Oh,
haven't, but it's a fascinating country. And
yeah.
I think we we have so many links with Japan and um, the the products and
Mm,
um, we drive a Toyota.
right. Yeah. That's
So
surprising,
yes,
actually.
yes, because there is, I think there is a lot of interest
Right.
from people in the UK for life in Japan.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I think I would love to visit.
Yeah, one
I,
day.
yes.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So, which part of Japan do you live in? Where are you?
I'm in Osaka, Japan.
Osaka.
Osaka.
And
Yeah, one of the famous, it's not famous, like busiest prefectures in Japan.
yeah, okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And because Japan is islands, isn't it? Different
Yeah, it is.
islands. Okay. And what do you do when you are in Osaka? Do you work? Are you studying?
Yeah, I work at the university to help,
Ah,
yeah, students from other countries. Yeah, and
okay.
yeah, actually, my husband is a Kiwi, so he's
Oh,
from New Zealand.
really?
Yeah.
Ah, so your English is probably very good if you're, unless does your husband speak Japanese?
He does a little bit, just a little bit. But he actually started to learn Japanese recently, which
Y-
I'm really happy about it.
yeah,
Yeah,
yes. So
it's so
how
important.
does,
Mhm.
well, I agree. If you live in another country, you should, it's easier to learn the language.
I
Um,
know.
but I don't know, for him, is the difference between English and Japanese, is it difficult? Is it complicated?
Yeah, he's told me that Japanese could be one of the hardest languages to learn,
Oh
and
no,
I kind
okay.
of agree with it because of course, there's a lot of things that I have to study about English, and
Yeah,
then I still have to learn English. But I feel like English grammar is so simple compared to Japanese.
really.
So yeah, and he's so struggling that we have a three alphabet in
Oh,
Japanese.
no.
Yeah, because I know English is just one alphabet, right?
Yes,
But we
yes.
have three alphabets, so
Wow.
he's struggling.
How do you know
Hmm.
when to use each alphabet? How do you know when to use it?
Right. So you probably have heard of kanji. Have you
Yeah,
heard kanji before? Yeah.
I
So
think I have.
yeah. So kanji is actually came from China. So I have
Ah,
no idea about Chinese language, but in kanji in Chinese, we can probably know the meaning. At least we
yeah,
can guess.
yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the most difficult part, alphabet. But for me, for us Japanese, kanji has meaning. Let's say my
Okay.
name, Misaki. It's so like it's actually funny to say, but Misaki has a meaning that beauty and hope. So each
Ah,
kanji has a meaning. So for us, it's so
oh,
easy. It's easier to just use as a alphabet in Japanese.
yes. Okay.
Mm,
Wow.
yeah.
So, how does your husband, does he just find it easier to talk rather than to try and write things down?
He can do both, but he can of course write kanji because it's really hard. and then I agree with it. So he speaks a little bit Japanese, like so easy though. Good morning.
Yes.
So basic. I know
Good
everybody knows.
afternoon.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
yeah.
that. And surprisingly, he has been living here over for almost 5 years actually. So
Right. Yeah.
he actually just started to like learn.
To get the confidence. So does he, before
Yeah.
that, was he just talking English everywhere? Was he just
Yeah,
speaking in
and
English?
in English, and we still speak in English, which we shouldn't because he's learning Japanese.
Yes. Do you know what
And
though?
Mhm.
I have to say, English
Okay.
people, and maybe he's the same, maybe in New Zealand, we are very lazy. Very,
I
very
know,
lazy.
I
Because
know.
universally, people can speak
Mhm.
English. And
Yeah,
at the
that's the
moment,
thing.
yeah, I'm in
Mm.
Spain at the moment. I live,
Mhm.
sometimes I'm in the UK and sometimes I'm in Spain.
Oh,
And
great
at the
life.
moment, I'm in Spain today.
So beautiful. Yeah, I wanted to ask
Very
you because
beautiful.
it's so beautiful, like
It's
background.
absolutely gorgeous. It's November and the
Yeah.
sun is shining.
Oh,
It's a little bit chilly, but
okay.
the point is, I am like your husband. I find Spanish, I'm learning
Mhm.
Spanish. This part of Spain has a lot
Mhm.
of tourists, a lot of English people, but also
Right.
Dutch, German,
Mm.
French. So they all speak English.
Right.
So, like your husband, I'm very lazy. And I am learning Spanish. I'm learning Spanish every day, but
Wow, every day. How long?
15 minutes
That's
on my
good. Like
phone,
little by little.
little by little, exactly.
Yeah.
Every morning, first thing in the
Oh,
morning
so
on my phone.
impressive.
But,
Oh.
thank you, but if I go somewhere and I'm finding the conversation difficult, if that Spanish person is able to speak English, we will choose to speak in English.
Right, because no opportunity for you to, practice speaking Spanish.
Well, there is.
No?
There is a lot of opportunity because the Spanish people love you to speak Spanish with them. But if
Um,
it gets complicated,
complicated.
if I'm trying and I can't find the
Um,
words, I will revert to speaking in English and
English.
then
Right, you
they
do.
will speak English back. So,
Right.
like your husband, I can say hello, good morning, I
Uh-huh.
can order tea and
Good.
coffee, and I can ask about how many people they have in their family.
Mm-hmm.
But if I went to buy something, if I went to buy something important and it had
Mm-hmm.
to have certain measurements,
Right.
I would try in Spanish, but when the questions became difficult, I would then have to speak in English.
English. Right. Huh. So, okay, how long have you been living?
7 years. Yes.
7 years. That's a
Yes.
quite long time.
It is.
Wow.
Yes. Yes. So
Wow.
I think because we go back to England as well, we go backwards and forwards, but we spend
Mm.
most of our time in Spain.
Mm.
So it it comes to you eventually. The language starts to make sense, which is what will happen to your husband. It it will start
Yeah.
to what? Ah, yes, I understand. But how did
Mm.
you learn to speak English? Because your English is very good.
Okay, actually, not that good, but thank you.
Oh
Um,
no,
I'm 29 and I
yeah.
went to Hawaii when I was
Ah,
21 for just visiting there,
yes,
like for just
yeah.
5 days. And when I went there, of course, I couldn't speak English, and I could understand English. So I don't know, it just made me want to learn English. And since then, I've
Ah,
been learning.
well, you've done well then. So from 21 years, so 8, 9 years.
Uh, yeah, yeah, I haven't like, of course, for 8 years, there's like ups and down.
Yes.
I mean, that was the year that I didn't really study, but yeah, still
Well,
learning, of course.
honestly, I
Mm-hmm.
think your English is really good and you are talking very naturally. You seem relaxed.
Oh, do I? Thank you.
Yeah, you really
Actually,
relaxed.
oh, thank you. I kind of nervous usually, but I can't believe that it's our first time. You are so easy to talk with, so
Oh,
probably
thank
because of
you.
you, you
No,
know.
well, whew, my head is getting so big. No, I think it's you. I think because
Oh, thank you.
you're very you seem so uh, relaxed in yourself and you're just happy to talk. And
Oh,
that's the thing, you just practice, don't you? You just talk, and it doesn't matter if you say something that doesn't make sense, I can help you. But so
yeah.
far, everything
Mm-hmm.
you've said, I think, is I understand everything you say,
Oh, thank
and you
you.
just seem as if you've been speaking English your whole life.
No, really, well, thank you.
Yeah.
And actually, I wanted to talk to you longer,
Yes.
but I actually just started to teach English
Ah.
for Japanese actually this
Oh,
month.
well
And
done.
actually my lesson was booked
Mm-hmm.
um 6:30. So that's why I
Yeah.
have to say um goodbye to you soon. But
Yeah.
yeah, I'll definitely book your lesson.
That'd be great. I'd like to speak to you again.
Yeah.
So you, in a minute, you're at 6:30. You're going to
Mhm.
teach English to
Yeah.
Japanese. Oh, well
Japanese people.
done. Ooh.
I don't know why, but I thought yeah, teaching English would probably improve my English.
I agree.
So yeah, that's
Yeah.
why I just started like
Yes.
this
It
month.
no.
So
It will make you
yeah,
research and look into
yeah,
things to explain them to somebody else.
yeah.
That is very clever.
Am
I
I?
see what you've done there. I think that's a really and you're pushing yourself. You're
I
pushing yourself
love English language. I feel
oh,
like I fell in love with English. So I'm still like feeling that whenever I hear English, I'm so happy that I can understand
oh,
it. I'm so
yes,
happy that I can learn English.
yes.
English is so beautiful.
Oh well,
So
thank you.
yeah.
And I think you feel rewarded when you understand something. You get the
Yeah.
reward. You think, yes, I get
Yeah.
it. Yes, that makes
Mm-hmm.
sense now. So
Yeah.
you're absorbing so much information, and
Yeah.
we are running out of time, Miss
I
Saki.
know, but I'm so
Oh,
glad that I chose you
oh,
today.
and
It's
me
like quick
too.
lesson.
Very yes, but
Yeah.
just enough so that you don't get tired and you can remember things. And honestly, I wish you lots of luck with your lesson because I
Oh,
think it
thank
will
you.
be really good fun. Really, and
Oh,
I'm very proud of you for doing
thank you
this.
so
That's
much.
such a good thing to do. And please tell your husband,
Uh-huh.
keep going, keep learning. You one day,
Yeah, I'll
the
definitely
light bulb
do.
will come on and he'll do well.
Oh, thank you
Take
so much.
care,
So good to see
Misaki.
you. Yeah,
And
and I'll
you
definitely see you
too.
soon. Yeah?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes.